Hi, Bob here. Welcome to 5 exercises for seniors that will keep your back, your spine, and your core stable and strong. To do the standing bridge, we need some type of a wall. Doesn't matter if it's a door. And we're going to stand with our back to the wall or the door, with our feet shoulder width apart. That means the feet are below the knees are below the hips are below the shoulders. And we're going to stand up nice and tall, keeping our head in neutral. Okay? Now, when we're ready, I'm about this far, not very far, from the wall. The closer I get to the wall, the easier it is to do the bridge, but I don't get much of a bridge. Of course, the bridge means I'm going to arch my back right here by pushing my hips forward and using my arms, shoulders, remember? So I'm going to stand out from the wall a little bit. You decide. When you're in the right position, just take your time. Don't worry about the breath just yet. Just don't hold your breath. And your arms come up slowly. And if that's as far as you can get them, just push your hips forward. And as you lean back, you can see the ceiling a little bit better. You can hold it for 3 seconds. And then you can bring your arms down and straighten your body out. So in this exercise, we can either hold the position, the bridge, for so many seconds, or we can hold it for maybe 3 to 5 or 10 seconds, and then we can straighten up. More of a strength move as opposed to a stretch move. Doesn't matter, either one's okay. So I'm going to go all the way up with the arms this time until they're right over, my hands are over my shoulders. And then I'm going to lean back. Maybe my fingers will touch the, oh, there they go. My hips are forward. Everything is straight. My arms are straight. My legs are straight. And then I hold it there, breathe comfortably. And then when I'm ready, I straighten up. Now I might want to do another one and not bring the arms down to the sides. Right? Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Some people like to breathe in through their nose and then move, exhaling while they move. So I would breathe in, exhale while I move. And then maybe my arms are slowly coming down and all the way down to the bottom. I might go, well, that didn't hurt my back, not even a little bit. So maybe I can arch a little bit more. So I'll come out a little bit more. Shoulders, hips, knees, ankles. Standing up nice and straight, head in neutral. Here I go. Now I could just lean back here, remember, but no, I'm going to get my arms nice and straight. And then I'm going to, when I'm ready, lean back. My head goes with my arms. Where's that door? I can't touch it. That's as far as I can go, so I must be a little bit too far away with my feet. But I can hold it there. I can breathe comfortably, doing the bridge. And straighten up and maybe come all the way down. That could be enough today for me when it comes to the bridge. But notice when you're doing the bridge, your feet don't move, your ankles are really important, your legs are straight, your knees are important, your hips are moving, pushing out, arms are being engaged in this, your head, your neck, your whole friggin' body, including your spine. Everything's getting a workout. And we're doing the standing bridge. To do the standing bird dog, I need something to hold on to, whether it's a chair or a counter or a wall or a door, to maintain my balance. I mean, if you've got great balance and you can lift, 1 foot off the floor without touching, or the other foot for 30 seconds, you don't need any support at all. You don't need any equipment. But me, just so I do this right, I'm going to put one hand, let's say it's my right one, on the chair. If my right hand is on the chair, then my right leg is straight and it's back and I'm on my tippy toes. I'm not leaning forward, I'm going to stand up straight. So if I shove my foot way back like this and I lean forward, then bring it in a little bit closer. Just try to keep that leg that's going back straight. Okay, so I'm going to stand up nice and straight, one leg back and one arm holding on. Now this arm goes straight up, palm facing straight ahead. Watch out, fan. And then I'm going to push not only the arm, but the whole body right down to the hip. I'm going to push it using my finger here, the whole thing back. I'm not leaning back, I'm just pushing back. When I do that, I feel pressure on this toe, which is what I want to do. So this leg is straight, toe is stabilizing me down there on the floor. There's pressure on the toe. This arm here is holding me so I don't slip or lean. This arm is straight up, palm straight ahead, and the whole body is going back just a little bit. And that's my bird dog. How long do I hold it? Well, maybe 3 seconds, maybe 5, maybe 30, maybe 10, whatever you can handle. Just perfect posture. Check everything. Is this arm straight? Is the hand over top of my shoulder? Are the fingers spread? Good. Is this whole side of my body here going back a little bit? Is this necessary? Yep, for me it is. Is the leg that goes with it straight? Am I standing on my tiptoes? Can I feel pressure down there? Yep. Bird dog on one side. Let's try the bird dog on the other side. So I'll just hold on. That means this leg goes back. Keep it straight. Be vertical. Arm goes up. Palm forward. Push the whole body back on that side. And breathe comfortably. That means in through your nose, out through your mouth. Maybe 3 times, maybe 5. So usually we control our exercise speed with our breath. And usually it's breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth as we move. But in this case, we're not moving. It's a static stretch. So we're just breathing out, breathing in at whatever speed is comfortable for us. Because that deep breathing moves the diaphragm, helping you get more oxygen to your muscles. And the diaphragm, of course, is a very important core muscle that will stabilize you. To do the standing plank, I need a door or a wall. So I'm going to face the wall this time. Make sure I'm in my best posture possible. I'm away from the wall. How far? Put your palm on the wall and the other one on the wall, a little bit lower than your shoulders, but not much. And keep your palms shoulder width apart, not close together, but shoulder width apart. Okay? Now, are your arms straight? Like if you're in here, you can see that my elbows are working, and so my arms are bent. So I'm going to get out here so that my arms are straight. Feet are shoulder width apart. So I'm standing up there, nice and straight. Instead of on an angle, nice and straight. Arms are straight. Palms are on the wall. Everything's shoulder width apart. I'm in my plank. Now, I could move my feet back a little bit, keep them apart, and now I'm leaning a little. That's a plank too, just a little harder. It's not quite a push-up though. So I could hold this position, or I could just stay with my body vertical. All right? Then, if I want, I can lean into the wall and lower my elbows. Otherwise, everything is straight, right? From the head down to my ankles, everything is straight. And push out. That becomes a push-up. So maybe what I think we should do today is go a little bit further so that we're on an angle and we're just holding it in this position. We're not doing any push-ups. We're just keeping our arms straight. Our feet are planted. Everything is shoulder width apart. Our hands are on the door or the wall, fingers spread for stability. Head's in neutral, and we're just holding it here. Everything is straight. Legs are straight, arms are straight. How long? That's up to you again. But don't forget the breath. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. A lot of people like to blow out longer than they breathe in. So if they can breathe in for a few seconds, they blow out for twice as many seconds. You practice that. But holding it with your arms straight and your legs straight, and you're on a little bit of an angle. You want to be on more of an angle? Go ahead. Keep your arms straight though. The standing plank. I'm down here on my mat. I have a little pillow, not too big, and it goes underneath my neck. Not my head, but my neck. I want to keep my head in neutral. When I lie down on my back, with my pillow underneath my neck, I'm going to notice that I have an arch in my lumbar area. I want to maintain that arch throughout this exercise. Yes, we're going to do the dead bug. I'm not a bug, I'm not dead. They call it the dead bug. So, with my legs bent at 90 degrees, so that means my knees are over top of my hips. Better check and make sure. And my legs are shoulder width apart. My feet are flexed a little bit as if I'm standing, toes pointing toward the ceiling. My arms are going to be straight up so that my hands are above my shoulders. And then I'm going to choose which arm and which opposite leg to extend. So let's say I take the right arm, I'm going to extend it back, not too far, keep it straight, and then the opposite leg, the left leg, keeping it bent a little bit, I'm going to bring it down toward the floor. Maybe I'll put my heel on the floor, maybe I'll keep it off the floor a little bit. This arm here stays completely vertical with the hand above the shoulder. Sometimes when we move one arm back, the other arm wants to come back. This leg here has to be still bent at 90 with the knee above the hip. So this is above the hip there, that's okay. This one is back. This leg is bent and it's maybe got the heel on the floor. And there's my dead bug, which I hold for 3 seconds. 2, 1. And then I bring my arms back where I started, my legs back where I started. So now I'm going to take this arm, the left one, and bring it back, keeping the right one vertical. Opposite leg, right leg, with the leg bent, heel down to the floor, and hold it there. Now, whether I'm doing the right and the left or the left and the right doesn't matter. I want to remember that my arch, my lumbar spine arch, is still there. I'm not pushing my low back into the floor. And it all has to do with this leg. If this leg is in the right position with the knee above the hip, the arch will stay where it is. So there we go. Now I'm going to switch after 3 seconds. And then very slowly after 3 seconds. Opposite arm, opposite leg. That's good. So this right arm is back, straight and back. This left leg is bent and down. Now if I want to take it one step further, which is kind of an important step. I want to incorporate my breath. So I'm going to breathe in through my nose, and as I exhale, I move. Good work, the dead bug. So I'm down on the floor here trying to get myself ready for the 90-90. Just because I don't do the 90-90 enough, I'm going to use a little cushion here. You might be able to get away with no equipment whatsoever, but I need the cushion. So I'm sitting on the floor, and I'm going to take this leg here. Doesn't matter if it's your front. Hi. I'm on the floor, I've got my cushion. I might need it, I might not, and I'm about to do the 90-90. Now the 90 refers to the number of degrees behind your knee and in front of your foot. So I'm going to sit so that I have one leg sort of going back and the other one forward. And I'm going to make this leg here 90 degrees at the knee and 90 degrees at the ankle. Same with this one, 90 degrees at the knee and 90 degrees at the ankle. This leg here that's in the front, the knee should be touching the floor. I could probably get it there if I leaned like that. But I'm not going to lean in this exercise, I'm going to sit up straight. So because I can't get that knee down, that's where my cushion comes in handy. I might even need a bigger one depending on where I am with that. Now can I let go of this and sit up straight? A lot better. This leg is at 90 at the knee and at the ankle. This one is at 90 at the ankle and at the knee, but I've got a cushion supporting that. Here's my exercise. I just simply sit here. Maybe, if I can do it, for 10 seconds, maybe 30 seconds, maybe 60 seconds. Yes, it's a stretch. Yes, it has a lot to do with your hips, which are connected to your back. Your arms are important too. Some people have to put their arm down, put their hand on the floor on this side where the pillow is, because it's just too difficult to sit up straight. So if you're going to do that, open up your hand nice and wide with the fingers here and place it really close to your hip down there so that it's straight, shoulder right above it. And then you're sort of vertical, aren't you? Take that away, you slant a little bit or fall that way. You don't want to do that, sit up straight. This one seems to be okay at the back. All right, now I'm going to try to switch. Let me untangle myself here and see how I'm doing on the other side. Maybe I'll use the cushion, maybe not. So, the front leg here, knee down, 90 degrees at the joint, 90 degrees at the joint. This one is 90 also. There, that's better. It looks like it's more 90. But look how I'm leaning, and I'm using my arm to hold me in that position. So I'm going to need the cushion under the knee here, and I'm going to need my arm to prop me up. I'm still not propped up very high. Why? Because this leg had a knee replacement a few months back, so it doesn't bend the way it should. So it's really not at 90 degrees behind the knee. So because I can't really do it, I'll straighten it. I'll just work with the 190 instead of the 90-90. You know, 90-90? No, just 90 on this side. So keep the leg from the hip to the knee straight, 90 degrees here. And then from the knee to the ankle straight, 90 degrees here. And then try to sit up straight. It's easier with this leg not playing the game. Soon it will, though. I have to work on bending it more. I don't even need this arm to prop me up. Can I get the pillow out of there and put this on the floor? No. That means my hip needs some work. Prop? Nope. I'm gonna just sit like this for how many seconds? 3 seconds maybe? 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 30 seconds, a minute, 2 minutes, whatever you think you can handle. So this is the 90, not the 90-90. That's both legs. Good for the hips, good for the back, good for the core. If you want your posture, your balance, your coordination, your memory, and your back pain to improve, you're going to have to do those exercises on a regular basis. Like 3 times a week, you can do it. It's worth it. Good luck.